Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown. Not in a shed, but in a, don't know what this is, a very echoey anti-room in the house we're staying in Devon. Hurricane Cider is currently blowing through at 65 miles an hour, so we're trying to find somewhere out of the way, a bit quieter, can't go outside. Kids are running around downstairs, so I thought, let's try this room. It's a bit echoey, isn't it? But we'll make it do. Right, so, in Devon, Devonian cider, got one to try that we didn't try last time we were in Devon. This one's from Hunt's, don't know much about Hunt's at all. It's called Thrasher, there you go. Don't love the packaging. And what does it say on the back? Hunt's Devon cider, Thrasher, rich, sparkling, medium dry cider. After hard days on the threshing machine, this would quench men's thirst and lift their spirits. 'Tis a fine drop, it says. They'd say, us shall have Thrasher again on the morrow. Right, so, what does that tell us? Absolutely sod all about this product. 6.2%, medium dry, that's all we found out about it. Quite pale in colour. I haven't got my thingamajig today to hold up, but you can see pretty well because there's a white wall behind me. Yeah, found mill, looks filtered, no sediment, so I'm going to assume it's not bottle conditioned, so false carbonated. Let's pour it out. Quite a nice wine glass though. I quite like the sound of glasses. Good for taste out as well. Let's pour a bit out, give it a go. So, quite fizzy, very, very clear. So yeah, totally bright that. Kind of like a reasonable gold, I would say. Reasonable gold colour, I would say. Straw gold, let's say straw gold, pale straw gold. Let's say that, shall we? Let's give it a swirl. It's flickering a bit on the screen. I don't know if that's going to come up on the film afterwards. Let's find out on the film afterwards. Right. So quite happily on the nose. Quite a fresh apple character. A little bit of funk. Hint of funk. Kind of like sulphurous, volcanic sort of aromatics there, which I don't mind actually. Yeah, it's quite a fresh, clean apple, slightly autumnal red character, I would say, to the apple if you would like. It's not like massively green malic, but there is a bit of funkiness to it, a little bit of sulphur, which I didn't expect, and I like that. It's quite cool. One more sniff. Hope you can hear me, I'm swirling while I'm talking. Yeah, you know, that funk actually, not bad. Kind of like that. Just gives it another element you wouldn't normally get in commercial ciders. And I don't know what the varietals are. Don't know how long it's fermented, but let's give it a go and see, shall we? Cheers. Okay, it has tannin, which is good. We like that. What did I say it was? Medium dry. It ain't medium dry. Not by my palate anyway. I've had to put a lot of cider in, like, I don't know, if I bought a medium dry cider, I got this, I'd be like, this is quite sweet. It's not what I expected. It's not too cloying. I assume it's back sweetened, possibly sucralose, something like that. That's what people often use to back sweeten in this country, because it's non-fermentable. I think it contains sulfites though, so it's possible they actually back sweeten and then, you know, add sulfites to stop fermentation that way. Not sure, don't know, doesn't say much on the bottle, but it's interesting. That funkiness from the nose is quite endearing. It's kind of endearing, makes it endearing. I find it quite endearing because it's kind of got some sort of character that I wouldn't normally expect in commercial cider, which is a good thing. Solid tannin, that sulphurous aspect which I quite like. I think this would be better with less sweetness. I think it's quite gentle, it's quite subtle, but it has got some interesting character, you know. The fact it's got texture on the teeth, you know, soft tannins, makes it more interesting to me than most ciders, commercial ciders for sure. I don't know how big Hunts are. But it has a slight fake sweetness to it, and it is, for my money, too sweet for a medium dry. You know, I just think, when I sell cider to people and say I want a dry cider, this is the sort of thing that causes issues. So people think if they get a dry cider, they're going to get something close to this. And in fact, a dry cider is dry in my book. You know, maybe not 100%, but bordering on. You know, maybe minimum amount of sugar left. You know, So if you sell people that and they think they're going to get this, they get upset because like, well, this is horrible, it's not what I expected at all. The expectation is such a big part of enjoyment. If they expect one thing and get another, it doesn't necessarily matter if they're good or not, it just doesn't meet their expectations, therefore they automatically, you know, put a big cross on it, say that's not good. Well, not necessarily the case. One more try. Yeah, feels a little light to me, sort of mineral quality, fresh clean apple, the tannin's nice, that sulphurous element on the nose I quite like, but otherwise it's kind of, you know, on a hot day you want something to drink, this would be great. But I have a sweet tooth, this doesn't do it for me because it has no acidity to balance the sweetness. I can go sweet as you like, but I think sometimes you need something to balance that, like acidity or leatheriness. This has neither of those things. So it's just kind of, it's fine. It's what it is. It's absolutely fine, but it's not floating my boat. So there you go. Another Devonian cider. I'm trying to think, there was one that I liked. Godwinston Lee or something like that. Something like that. That was the best one I had, I think. Nothing else I've had so far has really done it for me. There's a producer about 17, 18 miles from here that I'm going to try and get to. So doing proper kind of scrumpy style straight out of the barrel. I'd be really interested to try that before we leave, because I think that's going to float my boat more than the stuff I've had so far. Okay guys, I hope this wasn't too echoey, and yeah, and hopefully we'll be back quite soon. I'm on holiday, so don't know when I'm going to do the film, but I'm sure I will be doing one before I leave. Yeah, so until then, thank you for watching. Cheers.